Alrighty, guys. It is Tuesday, the 27th of October. You'll be playing a track called Aqueduct by IMYO91. Imyo? I don't know. Not ice, like I wanted it to be, but I'm not the almighty controller of what is the track of the day. But it's not dirt, so we'll at least have that. Maybe it's another tech, who knows? We'll see how it goes. Looks like it maybe is more tech, which is not a complaint by me, I will say. Okay, interesting. Very lit tree there. Looks like it probably is tech, or maybe... Oh. It's like transitional tech or something. Okay. Look, we're gonna get a completion in. Then we'll figure out how the game wants me to do them. Alright, there's the finish. Seems like a long tech track. But that's fine. Or at least, maybe it's tech. I can't tell yet. Seems like it's tech based on the block work and the way the track seems to flow based on that initial discovery. Okay. Oh my god. I would call it like speed tech or even transitional tech. But it's definitely, I feel, or at least it feels to me like it's tech, which is fine. Tech is always fine by me. 4-second improvement, not any better. It's fine. Gold medal is 51, so we still have to make up a second, which is fine. We should be able to do that. Crashed a lot still. Ooh, no slide. Just what I wanted. To just not slide. That works, I guess. I didn't slide. Need to... The way that works is I'm coming into it from the grass. So I'm going to just kind of force a slide with the grass. And then I need to make sure to stop any sliding before I get to the second turn in that chain. Because otherwise I'm not going to be able to drift the turn like I want. Example, what I just did. Very close to the wall there. Okay, you probably can do that without braking. Still hitting walls, but improving nonetheless. Got a gold. Even with slamming into walls, so probably an easy author medal once I can get all these kinks out. See there, I just kept going. Like I said, I had to stop the drift so I could continue the drift, but if you just... At least in that scenario, I just committed to not letting go of the turn button, which preserved the fact that I had a drift. I didn't do it there because I think when I do that, I'm relying on the fact that I'm going downhill for a short period of time there. Also, I need a better angle, because the downhill didn't help there. kind of what I want. I think I can force it to be a drift if I try it. If I input the Neo slide sequence. Maybe not. Very difficult to get that to be a drift. And I think I need it to be. Is the problem. I think not having it be a drift is going to result in me slowing down too much. Or, oh, there's grass there. Or is it going to result in me needing to slow down a lot, or just slamming into the outside wall. There we go. It's an awkward turn, but I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Okay. Gotta make sure I just commit to turning there. I'm not gonna gain any speed by letting up. In fact, I'm only gonna lose speed. That works. I didn't slide, but also I kind of had a wide enough turn. And that one's difficult. Because if I just keep the speed that I have, I will slam into that outside wall. Bad gear, which is fine, I guess. Okay, manage that better. Have less speed here, but that's fine. Oh, you definitely have to do some sort of slowing down there. Otherwise, you're gonna not have enough traction on the grass. Why is the aesthetic just haphazardly throw rings around? I've noticed that, like, this track is themed around an aqueduct, and you can see it right in front of me. There's an aqueduct. Carries water. That's what they do. But then he was like, alright, what else can I do to flavor up this landscape of my track? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take random effect rings and just dot them around as if they were just thrown around. You know what? It works. I guess I shouldn't harp on what works. I've just noticed it as a theme throughout, like, a few levels. A few tracks of the day. I'm like, why is it just... And I'm just curious as to, like, why is it that just throwing rings about is the way to do things? Okay, even if I could do that without breaking, I'm going to slam into the rock that's on the outside. I had to let up there, so I was going to slam into the rock. I was going to slam a jam myself into the rock. Okay, let's not do that. Clearly, my beginning is needing improvement. Love there, I just basically did the exact same thing. As our ghosts were in, it was in sync with myself. So I just let up whenever I hit. Gotta remember to slow down here. Okay, I did it without hitting a wall. So I did kind of call it that when I did it without hitting a wall, it was either gonna be the easiest off the metal or very close to it. Pretty good. Track, I can understand this track's difficulty because it was very hard for me to get a run that was clean, but it feels like the Auto Metal is pretty easy if you can get a run that's clean. I don't know about... And I mean... Even if you don't know all the crazy tricks, I feel like just a clean run is what this track demands more than knowing how to drift well or, you know, even... Okay, I'm surprised that worked. Knowing how to drift well or even, like, the optimal line. You can kind of figure those things out or even come up with something reasonable. Whereas this track is just kind of tight in terms of just what it demands from you. I guess it's tech, and so the kind of... What it wants you to know is how to drift. And this track sets up pretty good opportunities to drift. It kind of marks it out pretty well when a turn probably should be drifted. Like here. It gives you the little hop that makes drifting easy. So you don't have to be holding any buttons or... Because usually with drifting you have to kind of be at a certain speed and have enough, be steering enough to engage it. Whereas with a little hop like this, you can kind of just drift at any ability. It does all the... I wouldn't even say hard, but still, it does all the complex stuff for you of, oh, I have the need for this kind of angle. Let me help you with that. And it's and that's how I think other tech is. Like, sure, some tech you gotta find your line through it, and you also have to be the one engaging the drifts, so you know when, and so you have that other layer. But I think so you can't demand that from people in Track of the Day, because you can't expect everyone to be good. I'm not saying I'm good by any means. Anyone in the PA leaderboards, I would say, is... I mean, we're all on the same page here, I would say. It's all a fight for who's the best in our region, you know? And I'm not claiming to be the best because Trackmania has a ladder for that. My rank is lower than I think mentally would put it, but that's, I think, only because I don't play that much. I think if someone and if more people from the PA leaderboards were playing this instead of the fall season, which I can tell you is probably more popular in PA, I think I'd have a much harder run for my money. And not to say that any of these people already couldn't give me a run for my money. And I hope they, you know, I would want them to. Because it's a blessing and a curse being the best. And I'm not claiming to be the best. I'm just putting the scenario out there. It's a blessing and a curse to be the best. Because if it's easy to get there, then is there really any merits to being the best? And once you've been there, it's a constant struggle to stay it. I would want nothing. I would never want to be the best at the game. I don't think that's for me. Do I want to get better? Absolutely. Which is why I'm playing it every day. I think playing it every day will make me better at the game to then maybe compete at a higher level. But going for the best, I don't know, you know? And maybe that's my downfall. I have no desire to be the best. I instead desire to only get better and have fun. Because in my opinion, in a competitive kind of game, if you're not having fun, there's no point. If you stop having fun, you shouldn't keep playing. It's only going to hurt you. And even in individual tracks, I think taking a break is a good way to come back to a thing refreshed and, you know, able to perform better. Because I tend to, whenever I play tracks like this, perform better whenever I've taken a break from it. And I think that also applies to maybe if you're having doubts about the game. Like, if you really are striving to be the best or even to get better like myself, I think maybe if you're just not feeling it, to just accept that and take a break, because maybe you do need that. Sometimes it's necessary. Come on. Okay, you drifting there early is probably fine, but definitely not easy. Don't know why I let up there. For safety, really. So if I let up there, I can more consistently get past it. Ooh. Moral of the story, and I guess the lesson of this video, which there never usually is take breaks. They're good. Not just for video games, but for things in life. We're also coming up on the spooking day. Wonder what fancy spooky track is gonna be there for Halloween. Wonder if there's even gonna be a special themes track for Halloween. Because it depends on how the track of the day is picked. I really don't like getting air on that. Not on the turn, but right before it. Because right before it, on the banked turn, if I get any amount of air, it kind of throws me off. You don't want to get air there, but you also don't want to do what I just did there. Oh, I got air there. That's not good. I lost a lot of speed. Ooh. Also, if I drift, I'm realizing now that it may be a bad idea to drift early there, because now I'm seeing it. It would be a long drift to get to that checkpoint. I think I'd lose a lot of speed that I don't need to lose by just drifting in the middle. There's a weird line I took through that. Nice time. Nice time by me, nice time by anyone here. I really enjoy even having people on the PA leaderboards this early into the track of the day being out. Especially ones that are, you know, competitive. I would say Drek, Parallax, even Ironlands. You're doing great. Keep it up. Keep giving me a reason to strive to beat you, essentially. I mean, that's it. Like, I should give you a reason to strive to beat me. I'm going to put a time down, and you should want to battle me out for it. Make it, make it as hard as you can. I'm going to make it as hard as I can. Oh, that was bad. This track, dude. It's something. I would say out of the two yesterday, I enjoyed yesterday's track a lot more. I like it. I enjoyed its flow a lot more. Not to say this track has worse flow. It has good flow. It's a lot harder. And maybe if I were better, it would have more interesting flow. But at least currently, the previous track was, I'd say, easier for more people. Therefore, the flow to me felt better. This turn alone is absolutely destroying me. I didn't even drift there, and I did cancel the first drift. It absolutely destroys me. Cool flip, bro. Don't do it again. It'd be bad. Oh, that was my fault. I knew that was going to happen. I did nothing to avoid it. Wow, that's really difficult. At least my brain can't wrap my head around it. Even there, I stopped drifting and then let it go, and oh, I tried to get really close to the edge there. Didn't work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a better time in the, I don't know, I think it's like 6 minutes I have. I'm going to go for one. Because what else am I going to do? Oh, that was a bad gear. But it lines me up better for this. It's not very smooth. That was smooth, though. I lost a lot of speed there, but I'm fine with it. There we go. There's an improvement. I just accepted some time loss in some sections to better my time elsewhere. Okay, that was close. Oh, I touched the outside. Thinking I could still get better if I just didn't drift the first part, because I did do what I was saying earlier of drifting the whole corner there. And I don't know if that's necessarily great. I could probably just drift the middle, or drift from the middle and be fine, but I'd have to get a good run up until that point, which isn't easy. Here we go. I like the slowdown that grass provides. See, if I don't slide early there, it makes my drift afterwards really hard, but I think I could do it. Could I do it in 3 minutes? That I don't know. Oop. Ooh, God. Ooh, my goodness. We're back into the part where I can't do this turn anymore. Unfortunate. Maybe I'll get one whenever in 3 minutes. Ooh, great. Good, great. Come on. That's not a great one. I lost a lot of speed there. Holy. And I slammed into a wall. Well, we only have a few more runs. Let's make them count. Okay, let's actually get a drift in there, hopefully. So I've just... The thing is I'm saying I want to drift there, but a lot of the runs that have gone far, I don't end up actually drifting there. I just end up getting like a no slide and just kind of accepting it, and it works. Okay. Bad landing. Use the penalty grass to just absolutely save myself. Oh, and lose less speed. For an improvement right at the end. Here we are. Under 46 seconds. That's pretty good. So I'm just going to call it there because we're right at the end. So that has been Aqueduct for October 27th. This is Tuesday. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all tomorrow, the 28th of October. We will tackle whatever track happens to be the track of the day for that day. Until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Later.